These are my 5 mistakes that I made when I first started going to the gym. Hi guys, my name is Minka. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit the red subscribe button below. I'm creating videos on my postpartum fitness journey. So the first mistake that I made was that I would work out too much. I was getting so into fitness and just so into working out, and I just loved researching everything about it. I would just work out for like 6 or even 7 days, and I would just completely burn myself out. Just like completely burn myself out to the point where I literally would have to take an entire week of rest. Otherwise, I would not be fully recovered to go back and hit it hard at the gym. So this caused a huge problem because I was so excited to start working out and to get back into it, and I was just hitting it a little bit too hard. So what I would do is I tried to slow it down a bit, and I tried to realize that even if I don't go every day, it's fine. And many times if you do see results that come too fast, it's actually done in an unhealthy way then. And this might not be true for everyone, but I know for me that I personally cannot go to the gym for 6+ days straight. I just can't do it. It is so important to just make sure that you enjoy yourself when you're working out, when you're going to the gym, because that is what will keep you going, and that is what will sustain you in the long run. And to me, that is so important. The second mistake that I made when I first started going to the gym was I tried to eat as healthy as I possibly could. So basically I tried so many diets. I tried the gluten-free, the low carb, the high protein, the high fat, the low fat, the IIFYM if it fits your macros. I tried so many different diets, and to be honest with you, none of them work, not for me at least. Not only that, but it wasn't sustainable for me. And like now I do intuitive eating, and I love intuitive eating so much because I'm eating what I feel like. I'm going to be making more videos on this as well. I also talk about this a bit in my podcast, which I will link in the description box below. Intuitive eating for me has really helped me just to really like tune into myself and just figure out what I'm really craving. And I've honestly gone from craving sugar every single day to literally craving vegetables and protein. It's honestly really cool what happens when you don't deprive yourself of foods that you like. And like I said, I'll definitely be making more videos on the topic of intuitive eating. But what I would do is I would just diet really hard, and I would just restrict myself. And then what would happen is, because I would be so restrictive with myself, that the food that I would be restricting myself from, I would just completely binge on. And I would be thinking about it 24/7, and I just had to have huge quantities of it, and it was just a really weird thing because like it was almost like I put this certain food on a pedestal, and it was not a healthy thing at all. So now I have a 100% healthy relationship with food. I can honestly say that, and I'll be making more videos on me sharing how I have done this. The third mistake that I made when I first started going to the gym was that I would do exercises that I didn't like. So like even if I knew that they were good for me, or I had read things that said that like a certain exercise machine or a certain exercise was really good for me, but I didn't like it, that was instantly so discouraging to me. And it would really make me not want to work out, and it would really make me not want to go to the gym. So this was a big issue for me because I love going to the gym a lot, but then I would be so nervous to do this one specific exercise, and then I would completely just dread going to the gym. For instance, I used to love going on the Stairmaster a lot when I was in the Marine Corps. However, recently, after giving birth to my son, I have not enjoyed the Stairmaster like I used to. And that is completely fine. When I first started going to the gym a few months ago after giving birth to my son, I would go about 5 minutes on the Stairmaster, and something just didn't really feel right, and I just didn't really like it. I know it burns a lot of calories. I know it's good for your legs. I know it's very healthy for you, but it just wasn't really for me. And that's not to say that sometimes if I feel like it, I will go back on the Stairmaster, but I don't put that pressure on myself like, oh, I have to go on the Stairmaster to really get a good leg cardio workout or anything like that. Like I'm very intuitive with my exercise, which I will also be making videos and episodes about on my podcast. So just doing exercises that make you feel good mentally and physically, and that make you look forward to going to the gym. Whatever exercise makes you look forward to going to the gym, or whatever workout, please do that. The fourth mistake that I made when I first started going to the gym was I was always so concerned about others staring at me. Like, I was always just like so self-conscious, and even now sometimes I still really do find myself being self-conscious about that, but it's definitely toned down quite a bit, and it's going down. So I'm getting more and more confident, and I'm just not caring like what others think of me. Like, if I'm going to the gym and just like, you know, I'm trying to figure out how to do a certain exercise, I will admit that sometimes I still do feel a little nervous if I see others staring at me, and like I just feel like I look stupid, or if there's a certain exercise machine at the gym that I cannot figure out. I really try to just be confident about it, but I will admit, even now, I still get very insecure about whatever exercise I'm trying to do that I can't figure out. So that's why I try to think like I don't really care what anyone thinks. You will feel so much better when you don't care what anyone thinks. Like, I can't even describe the level of confidence and self-esteem that you get if you don't care what others think of you. And in this case, specifically in the gym. And that has been very important for me, is just like go in the gym, do my workout, do my thing, and not care what anyone's thinking of me. The fifth mistake that I made when I first started going to the gym was that I would go to the gym for long periods of time. This is kind of similar to the first mistake that I mentioned, but I would work out for long periods of time, and I would just work until my muscles were completely fatigued. And I know there's a saying, no pain, no gain. Like, every time I would go to the gym, I would just be completely fatigued. And you honestly, to get a good workout, you don't even have to like really fatigue your muscle every time you work out. Like, you can go there and do your workout, but you don't have to literally be dripping in sweat every time you leave the gym. At least I don't. And I'm honestly fine with that. Like, there are times where I'll have a good workout and I will hardly be sweating. And I'm like, what the heck? What I'm talking about is like, you don't have to go there and just completely just work out until your muscles are completely fatigued. Yes, if that's what you want to do, if that's what you like, then by all means do it. Like, there's times where I'll feel like working out just super hard and just lifting super heavy, and that will feel really good for me that day, and I'll have so much energy. And then there are other days where I won't lift so much heavy weight and I'll be doing more higher reps, and that will just feel good to me. And I'll work out, basically, I'll do the extra exercises, but my muscles will not be super fatigued when I'm finished. And that has really helped me also to stay more consistent with going to the gym, and help me to love it more, because I'm not like just constantly exhausted and my muscles are not constantly fatigued and sore once I'm finished. I don't want to be constantly fatigued, because what would happen is when I would work out super hard for every gym session, is that I would not feel motivated to work out like for at least three days or so. For me, that wasn't really the most fun thing, because like I said, I love going to the gym and I love working out, but it was just extremely discouraging to me, because I would just work out at the gym for way too long, and I honestly just wouldn't even feel good afterwards. I was just so completely drained. Like, I didn't have that good high feeling that you usually get from working out and going to the gym, because I was just so exhausted, and I didn't feel good. And like, now what I do is I just do whatever feels good to me. So if I feel like working out hard, then I work out hard. If I feel like having a more lighter workout, then that is what I do. And that's what works for me. Please leave in the comments below if you have made any of these mistakes, any of these 5 mistakes starting out at the gym. Don't forget to press the red subscribe button, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!